As we saw in our previous video, the Prashna Upanishad is an ancient Indian philosophical text, and part of the larger body of Upanishadic literature, that explores profound metaphysical and spiritual concepts. It consists of a series of questions, posed by 6 earnest students to the sage Pippalada, who imparts deep insights and knowledge about the nature of reality, the self, and the ultimate truth. Chapter 1 of the Prashna Upanishad is particularly significant, as it introduces the background and context of the dialogue between the students and Pippalada. The students, seeking to understand the fundamental principles of existence, approach the sage with specific questions about creation, life force, and the nature of reality. Pippalada's responses delve into the essence of existence, guiding the students towards a deeper comprehension of the interconnectedness between the physical and metaphysical realms. The first chapter thus sets the stage for the subsequent profound inquiries and revelations that shape the Upanishad's exploration of spiritual wisdom and self-realization. Then, the next or the second question is posed to the sage, and the question is, what is a living being? Sage Pippalada delves into this question by presenting a framework encompassing the 5 primary elements, the 5 senses, and the 5 organs of action as representations of divine forces. Among these, the most vital and influential is prana, the breath or life force. All other divine entities can only exist within a living being when prana is present. It serves as their foundation. This life force reveals itself both in the natural world and within living creatures. It takes on various forms, such as fire, the sun, air, space, wind, and entities with or without tangible form. The second set of questions in the text focuses on the number of deities supporting a living being, how they demonstrate their power, and who among them is the foremost. This inquiry is crucial, as it explicitly indicates the belief that gods inhabit each living being and the broader natural realm to sustain life. Sage Pippalada commences his responses by enumerating the 5 gross elements, 5 senses, and 5 organs of action as symbolic of deities. He further elaborates that prana holds the utmost importance and influence. Without prana, the other deities cannot subsist within a living being. Their existence relies on the presence of this life force. The deities' demonstrations of power are intertwined with prana, and it is through the honor of prana that they express their might. This spirit or prana is not confined to living creatures, but is also inherent in nature, taking on diverse forms such as fire, the sun, air, space, wind, and both tangible and intangible entities. The third question delves into the fundamental nature of human beings, and seeks to understand why it is so. Sage Pippalada acknowledges that these inquiries are complex and challenging. To explain the nature of humans, he draws upon the analogy of life entering the body through the act of the mind. This life force orchestrates the functions of the body by assigning tasks to various organs, each designed to perform its specific function independently. The Upanishad proceeds to outline a theory of the human body, rooted in ancient Vedic literature. It describes the heart as the central organ of the self, from which originate 101 major arteries. Each of these major arteries then branches out extensively, resulting in a complex network of 727,210,201 smaller and larger arteries. These intricate pathways are responsible for the circulation of air throughout the body. This life breath, connected to the self, serves as the intermediary between the organs and the life or prana within the human body. In essence, the third question explores the nature of humanity and its underlying principles. Sage Pippalada thus employs vivid analogies and ancient wisdom to elucidate the interplay between the life force, organs, and bodily functions, shedding light on the intricate connections that define human existence. What were the remaining 3 questions that the disciples asked Pippalada, and what did he answer? Let us explore that in our next video. If you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to Vedas Demystified, and encourage us to create more of such interesting and informative content.